An inmate starts a fire at the Fulton County Jail and sends 9 people to the hospital. Tonight, the investigation into what happened is just getting started. That breaking story is where we begin tonight on the news at 10. I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. The sheriff's office says it all started when an inmate intentionally set a trash fire inside one of the showers. That prompted a large law enforcement response and sent 5 inmates and 4 members of the sheriff's office to Grady. We begin tonight with Denise Dillon, who joins us from Grady with details.
Yeah, we have been out here for a couple of hours now trying to find out exactly who was injured in that fire. Since we have been out here, we have seen a number of Fulton County Sheriff's vehicles, including a prisoner transport van, as well as a number of Atlanta Fire Department vehicles. Now, in the last hour, we got an update from the sheriff. In all, a total of 9 people from that fire at the jail are now being treated right here at Grady.
We have 5 detainees that have been brought to the hospital and 4 teammates. So two and two have been intubated. One of our lieutenants, as well as one of the detainees, has been intubated. Everyone is stable, and ultimately everything else is a part of an ongoing investigation. I do want to reiterate and thank Atlanta Fire Rescue, who ultimately extinguished the fire and left us with an opportunity to make sure everyone else got out alive.
And so of the 118 detainees who were on the 7th floor where that fire started, 5 were injured, including the man who officials say started that fire, along with 4 officers. The sheriff said, as of right now, all are in stable condition. Reporting live from Grady, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Denise, thanks. We continue our team coverage tonight with Fox 5's Rob Durienzo.
He's live at the Rice Street Jail. Rob, you've been there all night. What can you tell us?
Hey there, guys. Well, things have definitely quieted down since when we first got here. There were so many flashing lights. We saw both police and, of course, a large firefighter presence. Now, I want to take a step out of the way to show you the scene right now. Behind the walls of the Rice Street Jail, we know at least 5 detainees and 4 jail staff members were taken from here to Grady. My colleague Denise Dillon, as you just heard from her, there were some injuries to report here. Now, this all started when, according to the Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labat this evening, a detainee set fire to some garbage. The smoke quickly filled the zone and the fire kept going until firefighters got here and put it out. Take a listen to what the sheriff told us within the hour.
It happened on the 7th North floor, which has not been renovated. And ultimately, it was a result of one inmate that gathered a bunch of garbage and placed it in the shower. That's what preliminarily it looks like. And by the time AFRD got there, which was, again, the amazing coordination between the two, they extinguished the fire.
Now, the sheriff says the man who deputies believe set the fire will face additional charges, and the investigation into what exactly happened is still ongoing tonight. The sheriff said their protocols worked as normal, and again, he applauded the response from Atlanta Fire, adding that lives were saved because of the level of coordination here tonight. And again, things have started to quiet down. We've seen a lot of police and deputies sort of leave the scene within the last hour or so. So things are slowly returning to normal here, but it was certainly a very chaotic night. That's the latest from here. Live at the Rice Street Jail, Rob Durienzo, Fox 5 News.
All right, Rob, thanks so much. This is a developing story, but again, we've been told that 2 people have been intubated at Grady, a detainee and a jail staffer, both in stable condition, we're told. We'll bring you any updates as soon as we get them on our website, fox5atlanta.com, and our Fox Local app. We have this web article breaking down everything we know so far.
We're also